Bounce, come on, bounce.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel again. Today we're here to talk about boxing, but I just have to tell you that thank you guys for your continued support, because I've been away for a little bit. I've been sick, and at some points I wasn't even able to talk, been coughing and all this kind of stuff. So I thought, you know what, let me take that break and then I'll come back to it. And a lot has happened. A lot has happened. Royce got a new album out. Yeah. Boxing happened, which we're going to talk about today. The Kobe Memorial Service. There's stuff that needs to be spoken about. The Brit Awards, all that kind of stuff. I know I've missed a lot of different things. So, yeah. Today we're going to talk about boxing. Yeah, which happened last weekend. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2. Bruv. This fight, yeah. Oh my gosh. How funny was this fight? Like, this is one thing I like about boxing, yeah? Because it's like, boxing is that sport that you can't just say, I'm going to win, and then you win all the time. Or you can't just, like, you always, whatever happens, yeah, before the fight, doesn't matter, because the two of you have to go improve yourself in the ring now. Tyson Fury told everyone his game plan, told everyone how he's gonna mow down Wilder, told everyone how he's gonna knock him out in the first 2 rounds. He's gonna dominate him, he's gonna bully him, he's gonna punch him around the ring, all this kind of stuff. Wilder was talking about how he had these 6-inch nails and his big hammer from Alabama. Yo, I respect the two men as boxers. Tyson Fury, I had Tyson Fury for this fight. I had Tyson Fury for the first fight, and I think Tyson Fury truly won the first fight. Yeah, if you want to talk about points and boxing, Tyson Fury won the first fight. This one, it was one of the biggest fights I think they could ever organize between these two. Yeah, and for what happened on the night, and then the excuses that happen and all of this, we're gonna go through it. So we're gonna watch the highlights, but there's certain things that I want you guys to see in this. The class, like, when someone's truly good at something, they don't really have to show that much. They don't really need to show you that they're good at it, because when they're doing that thing, it comes out naturally. Do you know what I mean? Look at how Tyson Fury dominated Deontay, bro. Yeah, like, I knew like Tyson had a tactic, but not like this. Like slow down. And then I don't know if I can find the ring walk, or, bruv, if you saw the stuff he wore to the ring, if you saw what they both wore to the ring, actually. Yeah, Deontay wore some sort of black demon outfit thing that apparently weighed 40 pounds, so he lost his legs. Bruv, with me, I used to play rugby. I know some of you used to play American football or boxing or whatever. Bruv, if you're wearing a weighted outfit, yeah, for what I know, when you take off that weighted outfit, you feel light as a feather. You feel like you can destroy anything. Nullify the excuse. I don't care. Yeah. They tried to say the thing about his ear. We found that the ear, it was a cut in the ear. It wasn't even the eardrum. So you don't lose your balance over that. Not an excuse. Rematch. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. So we're gonna watch the highlights. Yeah. and we're gonna see what happened. Oh my gosh! Look, for this fight, I stayed up. I stayed up till what 4:30 in the morning to watch this because I just couldn't wait for the next morning. Anyway, let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated, hard-hitting, reigning and defending WBC heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder!
Look at the look in his face. I feel like he knew he was going to lose. You know, like, he looks worried. Like, he looks actually scared. Do you know what I mean? Right? Someone tell me if I'm wrong, but he looks scared in this.
Introducing the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury!
Listen to the crowd. It's like there was like 20 Wilder fans there or something. I know I'm exaggerating, but like I feel like that was Tyson Fury's fans. Like the whole place.
Again, I want to caution you to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and when I say you must obey, good luck and touch them up. All right.
There's the first scoring shot from Wilder.
And going to the body with the jab there as well there, Wilder.
Sugar Hill Stewart, new trainer of Fury. His job has been to make the big man more aggressive, to put Wilder onto the back foot, and he starts well.
Round one, Tyson Fury is doing this. Like, Wilder had a few good shots in the beginning, but he was just trying to land the right hand that we all know about. Do you know what I mean? And clearly, Tyson he trained for that some way, somehow. I don't know how he did it. He didn't let anyone into the training camp. We don't know how he trained for it, but it worked.
Good right hand that was from Fury.
Well, there's a double feint again there from Fury, and a lovely little jab as well. That was a nice straight right hand right down the centre of the guard there from Tyson Fury.
Good jab from Fury.
Well, it was like a slightly bit of a hook there, wasn't it? A nice long hook.
He's certainly going looking for him. He's as good as his word.
Just got to be careful there. Got a little bit untidy. That's a beautiful feint and a left hand there from Fury. It's a good start.
Clearly taking this opening round, and he's getting Wilder on that back foot. And there's not been a lot from the champion in the opening 3 minutes. Let's hear what David Hay makes of that.
Like, you can see, like, Wilder is actually thinking about what he has to do. Like, he's not doing what he normally does, which is chase the opponent around. Wilder has never fought somebody bigger than him before Fury. Yeah, and I feel like the first fight, showed Deontay that, right, like, I can't play with this guy like the way I can play with everyone else. Like, this guy is different, you know. And I think Tyson Fury saw something in the first fight and was just like, if I want to, I can actually do something about this guy. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
That is the best I've ever seen. That's the best I've ever seen a Tyson Fury fight right there. That round of boxing against the most dangerous heavyweight on the planet. You would never believe so. He completely and utterly controlled the action.
Fury's reach supposedly only an inch more than that of Deontay Wilder, but it looks more than that. That's another good jab. That's the right hand.
See? He just deflected it. Like, not like it was nothing, because it's not nothing. Like, don't get twisted, it's not nothing. But it's like, he negated it. It's like he took Deontay's power away from him. Like, he threw it a few times and it just wasn't working. You know. Now let's see.
And that's the one that Wilder's looking for, and Fury just gave him time to set.
Wilder just needed to slide his front foot a little bit closer. Fury just riding the shot. Still landing, he just took the sting out of it.
Much quieter round.
It's nice there from Fury, that feint on our left hand.
Wilder being forced to go on the back foot. There's a good right hand from Fury. And Wilder wants to hold on. He felt the weight of...
Again, dominance again. Like, it was a tough day for Deontay, man.
That.
Stunned him a little. I don't think it seriously hurt him. Just stunned him a little bit there. Just seemed to freeze a little bit there, Wilder.
He's blinking, and Fury will know that he caught him there. But maintain... Oh, there's a good right hand from Wilder. Fury takes it well.
See, look, he rushed it a bit too much. Now look at what's going to happen.
Though, and spins him and lands big shots right on the bell, and the referee has to come in and pull them off. Exciting, dramatic end to the round, David.
What a round from Tyson Fury. It looks like Wilder is completely out of ideas already. You know, he's just surviving in there at the moment, launching big shots from out of range. That's what you do when you get desperate, particularly after what happened in the first fight, missing so much. Clearly he's reverting to type.
Good jabs again, and the right hand! Terrific shot from Fury, and Wilder again wants to hold on. I did a chat with his dad, Big John Fury, and he said, I will bet you anything that he will knock him out. And he's going looking for him.
Again, did you see that? He tried to set it, but Tyson Fury has, I don't know what he does, but he makes Deontay's, makes his right hand come to here and it doesn't hit him. It's crazy. Like, he had Deontay all figured out. You know, and I don't know how Deontay can come back from this, but let's continue.
Just as David just said, got to be educated pressure though. Got to keep switched on, keep nice and smart.
He believes he's the stronger man. He's got a bit of grazing. There's a good right hand again from Fury. And Wilder looking distinctly nonplussed.
You can see Wilder's just looking for that right hand. That's a good jab from Fury again.
Doubled up and tried to bring in that chopping right hand, and Wilder wants to hold on and buy a bit more time as referee Kenny Bayliss manfully tries to use his strength to split them once more.
And Fury using a bit of the head there.
Oh, Fury put it down! Left hand, right hand! And Wilder down! And Fury, arms above his head,
When has this happened to Wilder? Bro, it was like it's like, I don't know, Wilder switched bodies with someone or something, because when was the last time we saw this happen? I've never seen it. You know, he's not fighting. You know, he's trying. You know, he's throwing some, but he's not getting lucky with it. You know, bruv, and he's on the floor. You got to switch up the plan.
He's on his way to victory now. What a shot! And it was hand speed. And how well can Wilder recover from that? Fury goes looking for him. Another big right hand. And Wilder's on unsteady legs. He's in desperate trouble in there. And crawls to the ground. Is it going to be given as another knockdown? No. Slip, says the ref. Slip, says the referee. Seconds ticking away. And a desperately bad round for Wilder. And a huge...
The legs were finished. So, if he's saying his legs were shot already, yeah, what's this called then? If his legs were shot in the first round, we just saw first and second round, we just saw his legs was okay. Yeah. So if his legs were shot then, what's this called?
Huge huge round for Tyson Fury.
If Deontay Wilder somehow manages to get through round 4, this next round, I'll be very surprised. Tyson Fury has won every single second of the first 3 rounds, 2 knockdowns. It's all Tyson Fury.
You heard that someone was saying behind the head. But really and truly, Tyson wasn't aiming for behind the head. Deontay moved his head forward, which made Fury's hand hit the back of his head. Yeah, so it's an unintentional thing, which, yeah, maybe you can say whatever, but he didn't throw it to hit the back of his head. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's no knockdown, round the back of the head, and Wilder a little bit drunkenly falls to the canvas once more. How much has the champion got left? That didn't look too clever, did it? Even though there wasn't a clear shot, he almost gets rocked onto the back of his heels by a jab there.
Look at Deontay's face. Look at his face. Bruv, the guy's worried. He's shook, bruv. But this is when the title should have gone in. Because he's like, he's looking at, oh, what's happening? What's going to come at me? Like, when have you seen Wilder like this? When? Like, when? You know, and I'm not taking the credit away from him. You know, because, yo, he's been champion for, what, 3-4 years now? Yeah? This would have been a record performance for it. You know, but, yo, this, we haven't seen this. You know, there's all, no, I've been, ever since this fight, yeah, at work, at home, all I've been watching is videos about this, about people talking about what happened in this fight, before the fight, post-fight, all this kind of stuff. That's all I've been wanting to hear about this whole week. You know, it's Saturday now, and I can finally get back on YouTube comfortably. I can finally talk comfortably, and you know, it feels like this happened yesterday for me. And anyway, back to the fight. Look, what is going on with Deontay? Those excuses are not valid. They're not valid excuses, bruv. You know, he said he had complications, whatever. On the day, you need to bring your words out. Where's the hammer? Where's the 6-inch nails? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about boxing. All of this that you do needs to turn into this that you do. And if you can't do this when you was doing that, it's a bigger loss for you. Let's continue.
There, and it almost looks like fear in those eyes.
That's good that Fury's still using the fence. A lovely jab and a good right hand to the body from Fury.
The movement. How can this 6'9" guy in Fury, yeah, move like that?
He does look really tired, doesn't he, Wilder?
Well, not surprisingly, after he'd been whacked as heavily as he has. And there's another one from Fury. Now into the 5th. And Wilder in trouble again. Big right hands from Fury. And Wilder is just fighting on instinct, trying to survive. Not giving Wilder any space to throw that right hand, and he looks so groggy in there, Wilder. I don't think he's got much.
Body shot.
And he's gone, I tell you what.
The confidence in Fury. After knowing, like, I feel like what Fury's done, he's exposed Wilder to the entire world by now. You know, every heavyweight contender, every heavyweight who's coming up is watching this at this time. Yeah? Now, it's like, I feel like now, every heavyweight is going to come after Wilder like this. It's going to train just like this to come after him. Because they now know how to take away that right hand of his. And that's the thing he's been banking on since the beginning. Knockout artist, he's the perfect guy. You know, he had what, almost 100% record until Fury came along. No, he had 100% record until Fury came along. Yeah. Now, it's like, I feel like maybe what's his name? Ruiz will come back again and ask and finish him like this, because when you tried to do it on points, he got knocked down. The same thing again. Fury tried to do it on points, he got knocked down and got a draw. Not fair. Now I'm gonna go and win. Let's look at what's happening. Look at what's happening.
This fight is going to be all over. Tyson Fury is proving himself here, the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight he's been brilliant, and maybe now is one punch away from the title. Desperation.
Shot, there he's gone again.
He's down again, is he?
The ropes kept him up.
Referee allows Wilder to continue, but he is absolutely in some sort of dreamland here. Nothing serious. That left eye has not opened up. There's another big right hand. He's looking for it, and again Wilder just holding on. And this is the street fighter and Fury again.
The bully got bullied this time. Like, he didn't know what to do. Nothing was coming back at Fury the way, you know, we expect it to. You know, dominant, bruv. Anyway, let's get through it.
Wilder gets through, but he looks just about spent.
He's completely fighting on empty here, and with the lack of technical ability in terms of his stance, his hand positioning, it looks really, really messy. Every time he missed a shot, his hands and his head's flying all over the shot. Tyson Fury is doing exactly the right thing.
So it's 10-8. So it'll be
good
effectively
right
a
hand
9-8.
from Fury. Sorry, Barry. Here he goes again. And Wilder just can't find anything of any real value to throw back.
He looks shattered, leaning on the ropes there, as you see. Yeah, steady on his legs, and that's not from hurt, that's fatigue. That's a good shot.
Come on, like, the fight is over now. Like, we already know who's winning. We already know who's gonna win. Like, the title should have gone in, like, even before this. He's not even fighting back anymore. And this is big, bad, ugly. I'm gonna knock you out, Deontay Wilder, who's getting messed about the ring like a whirlwind is in the ring with him.
Never been in trouble like this before. The sort of damage that he's taking and the sort of pain that's being inflicted.
Fury was inches away with that right hand then.
Crowd expectation absolutely at fever pitch here for the thousands and thousands who've made their way over from the UK. Big left hand from Fury.
You can say what Wilder should do and this and that, but he just looks too tired.
Chants from the Fury fans of you, Big Dosser, that he's still looking for that right hand, Wilder.
And that's hard. You see Wilder there putting everything into those shots and missing, and that drains your energy also. Shot.
Oh, right hand down the middle.
Towels in.
They've thrown the towel in. The fight's all over. The fight's all over. Wow. They've thrown the towel in from the Wilder corner, and Tyson Fury is the heavyweight champion of the world.
You know why I'm here, innit? You know why I stopped it there, innit? Yeah? If you know why, comment below. Pause and comment below. Anyway, the fight was finished by this point. You know, Tyson played with him, measured him in the corner, and just finished him off. Like, he was going to get knocked out if his trainer didn't throw in the towel. Now this guy is called Mark Breland. Apparently, he's one of the best fighters to come out of America. I don't know his record. I don't know his story. I know he's an Olympic gold medalist. I know he's been world champion. He's had title shots and all that, and he's had his fair share of fights. 100, what was it? 101-1 or something like that. His record was, bruv, 101-1, amateur record. Look, for somebody who knows what it feels like, yeah, to be in the ring, get boxed up, yeah, and what happens after the fight, this is the best person you should be looking at. Do you know what I mean? But what's happened is this guy's thrown in the towel, and Deontay's team have kicked him out of the team. Look, there's nobody who can help you better than somebody who has been in your situation, who's been in the same exact situation as you from before, during, and after. This guy knows what happens after a KO. This guy knows what happens after a punch up like that. Whenever you've seen Deontay get swollen, his face swollen up and stuff after Fury, whenever you've seen that happen with anyone else, only Tyson Fury has made this guy's left eye get swollen twice. Only Tyson Fury has bust up this guy's lip. Only Tyson Fury has bust up this guy's ear. Do you know what I mean? Like, it needs to be said, it needs to be made clear that the decision that Deontay had to get rid of Mark Breland is the worst decision, because this is the guy who can actually tell him how to get back in the ring. This is the guy who can actually give him the strategy that gives him a chance on the next time round, because he's already exercised his clause, which I feel like he shouldn't have exercised the clause. I feel like he should have got some smaller fights to get back up, to train in a new way so he can come back later on. Yeah, because I don't know if I want to watch the third fight. Do you know what I mean? I don't think there's competition, because for me, Tyson won both fights already. And the second one, he showed us that he can dominate Deontay however he comes back. Because if Deontay wants to box now, bruv, Tyson's a master. We saw the first fight. And if he wants to come for KO, we saw the second fight. Mix and match, you can do whatever you want, Tyson can deal with you. That's just how I feel. Yeah, and for you to make the decision to take away this guy out of your team, worst decision. He said he's going to come back like a phoenix. Bruv, this is always followed by this. And what follows this is either bad or good. Now, what's followed this for Deontay is the worst thing. You can't blame your outfit. Like, what? Was it created just before you walked out? No, bruv. You ordered that. You got somebody in to measure you up for it. You went to have it fitted. You knew how heavy it was. Yeah? If you're wearing a heavy outfit, when you take it off, you have to feel light as a feather. Come on. Not an excuse. You lost, and you lost fair and square, and your corner, the guy who actually cares about you, has thrown in the towel for you. So you can go home to your family. No, bro. Everybody who supports the decision to fire Mark Breland, bruv, you don't like Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, you don't like yourself. Because you didn't lose the fight because of him. You lost the fight already. You fired him like you were winning the fight, bruv. You weren't winning the fight, bruv.
One of the most phenomenal comebacks from goodness knows where. 2 or 3 years ago, he is now top of the pile with one of the great heavyweight performances I have ever seen in 30 years covering this sport. Tyson Fury tonight was quite brilliant, and he is heavyweight champion of the world.
See the towel?
Judge Kenny Bayless recognizes the request to the corner and stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion. And
Alright, so Deontay has already exercised the third fight, the rematch clause, yeah? Tell me, do you think it's worth it to have the third fight? I don't think it is. The fight that we all want, everyone wants to see around the world, is a fight with all the belts on the line. Every commissioning belt on the line. Joshua's got 4. Tyson's got 2. Yeah? Those are all the belts. Yeah? We need these 2 to fight next. These 2 should fight next. Do you know what I mean? So we can have the undisputed world heavyweight champion of the world, as Deontay used to say, because he can't say it anymore. You know? One face, one name, one champion. Yeah? We need to have that. So maybe, I don't know, I hope there's a way to push the rematch back. But look, that's the fight that needs to happen. And in that fight, I've still got Fury to win by a little bit. You know, because I feel like Joshua will be a more difficult opponent for Fury than Wilder is, because Joshua's got more than just a right hand. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, moving forward, Tyson Fury, he's only going to get better. You know, we'll see who he comes with next. People were doubting it. People always doubt Tyson Fury, but they forget he's not been defeated yet. You know, he's still not got a loss. He's still not got a loss. He's the only heavyweight. Yeah, he's the only heavyweight in the division without a loss, you know. You know, after all that trouble that he had and all of that, he's still here. So, thank you guys for your continued support. And yeah, post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about my video. Let me know what you thought about the fight. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care.